So I was channeling that somebody was either dealing with a narcissist or somebody that had narcissistic traits. And as soon as I tapped into this energy, I got extremely nauseous. I had to go take Zofran and like wait for it to pass. It's still a little bit there, but like I feel like your guys' body was having a reaction to the narcissistic abuse that you were enduring. And I seen this on the bottom of the deck: self-absorbed, narcissist, one-sided relationship. I dropped the deck on accident, and the cards that stuck out were Chaser, Twin Flame, Soulmate, and Passion. So I feel like you maybe missed the narcissism or the narcissistic traits because you felt so much passion or connection or chemistry with this person. But I was also seeing takes time to heal, clearing out cycles. So let's get into this and see what it is about. I just seen the card that says love. Let's see, what is this about? I was seeing the sunflowers, those big fat sunflowers. That could be a sign for you. A bird just flapped through by my window. Little yellow ducks, and you could be watching Bridgerton, or the show Bridgerton could stand out to you in some way. Yeah, you're making healthy choices for yourself in love, in life, self-love, self-care, being happier. I just went outside and grounded. I'm getting ready to do yoga. You could just be focusing more on your mental and physical well-being. Something about a basket. Yeah. You were stabbed in the back. And I'm getting nauseous again. Whew. I do not like this energy. Separation, shocking attack, deception, pain, heartbreak. So I feel like you've been in a period of healing from this negative influence. The color teal could be relevant as well. Yeah, the snake. Competition, enemy, clever, malicious, look over your shoulder, the other woman. So you could have been cheated on. This person could have just been very envious of you. I feel like this person thought that they were living in your shadow when really they were just very jealous of your light. You could have married this person. I feel like maybe as of lately you've been replaying events in your head, or things have been coming up for you. And you maybe are stepping away from the world, not wanting to deal, still very hurt by this person. Boundaries, you're still very angry. You're still, or this other person, take it. I feel like this person kind of kept you on the hook, kept you on a string. Maybe this person had a lot of options. So yeah, they were wearing a mask with you. They were not showing their true feelings. They were gaslighting you. You could have thought this person was a friend, or this other woman could have been a friend of yours that was secretly with your person. Whatever the indication is, or the situation is, that's what you dealt with. Let's see what's happening now and why this message is coming through. The Star. I feel like this relationship, whatever this was, when it ended, I feel like you really opened up to yourself, your spirituality, your faith, and you started focusing on your health. Yeah, and now you are happier, you're successful, you're being enlightened. You are the sun, joy, vitality, inspiration. That's what's coming for you now. You are protecting your peace, you're protecting your happiness, you're persevering through the challenges. And Spirit wants you to know that they see you and that you are meant to be some form of spiritual leader. The King of Wands is a leader. They are very charismatic. They shine. They're very vibrant. And with the Ace of Cups here, this is like an overpour of love, spirituality. I feel like you also could have somebody coming in, a proposal coming in from somebody that's very motivated, very confident. New feelings arising. You're being enlightened in regards to something, some sort of belief that you carry. Or you're changing your beliefs in a very positive way. So there's about to be a faded tower. Something coming in very swiftly and unexpectedly. You're going to feel like you need to put your walls up. You're going to feel like you need to protect yourself. You could be fearing some form of competition or conflict, some form of abuse, trauma coming back up for you when this happens. But you're being asked to look at it from a higher perspective. See the truth. Can you clarify that? The world. You're being asked to close out this cycle so that the energy can recycle, start a new cycle. There's something about not criticizing one another and respecting differences, avoiding conflict. Some of you, this person from the past may come in and challenge you in some way. They may try to tell you that they're changed, that they've tapped into spirituality themselves, that they've seen the truth in some sense, and they want to close out this cycle. Balance the scales, justice, karmic balance, create a friendship with you. But there's something about your energy still being very sensitive to the heartbreak, to the grief, to the sorrow. But remember how hard you've worked. Don't forget how hard you worked. And remember that you are not the same person that you were when all this took place. You're going to come to some form of an impasse, a crossroads, if you will. What's the guidance? Take a leap of faith towards wish fulfillment. Put your ego away and choose love is what I'm getting. Whatever conflict this is, you're just being asked to stand in your confidence, stand in your strength. Maybe inspire this person to balance their own karmic scales. I feel like something very spontaneous is about to happen. And somebody that maybe in the past could have been very greedy, very selfish, very egoic, is wanting to balance the scale and be more giving to you. I feel like this is going to be a very childlike, very innocent connection. But there may still be some immaturity. You're really going to have to use your discernment and your own intuition because it's going to be different for each and every one of you. I feel like this is a lesson in a sense of not repeating a cycle, but also choosing to move forward with love instead of fear or anger. If you are starting to work with energy, you're starting to work with, bettering yourself physically and mentally, I suggest that each and every person have this book. There's 4 books that I keep close to me on my coffee table: the Holistic Guide to Wellness, the Heal Your Body book, the Bible, and the Book of Wisdom. This is jam-packed with stuff about your pineal gland, your chakras, everything that you need to know. It is quite literally mind-blowing, and I'm going to link it in the TikTok shop below. I really think that everybody should have one of these. And I mean that from the bottom of my heart. I'm not just trying to sell you on something. The questions that you have, there's so much wisdom. There's so much wisdom in that book that I just think everybody should be able to read and discern for themselves. Remember, you are the light, and you are in God's hands. Yes, I'm going to leave it there.